Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment in Canada around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I am fellow of Real Estate Institute of Canada, broker of record, Facility Pro Realty Inc. brokerage, and your house. We're going to talk about real estate trends and predictions. We have a report from Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, Market Watch for the month of September. So we want to share with you the data that we have, and we talk about to see how everything is evolving. So based on the data that we have from TRAB, the average sale price year over year, our sale has gone down minus 7.1% from last September 22 to 23. In 22, we have 4,999 transactions. And in September 23, we have 4,642. So our sales are down as compared to September 23 versus 22. New listing, and this is a tremendous change. We can see that we have 11,281 sales transaction in 22, and we new listing 11,281, and new listing we have a 16,258. So that's an increase of 44.1%. That's a tremendous increase in terms of available listing or new listing in the marketplace. Remember, we talk about the impact of increased mortgage rate, and that is the reason that affordability has become a challenge for homeowners. And if they have extended themselves, or they have lost a job, or income has come down, they are now selling the property because the interest rate has gone way up, particularly for those who are renewing the mortgage this year, who have a short-term mortgage and they are renewing, or they have a variable mortgage where it went from almost below 2% to now 7.2%. So this is the reason that our sellers are now putting more property in the marketplace. You will see that the prices of the property will be different from one location to the other location in terms of value of the property. But this is the overall general information about market watch that we have from Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. Now, active listing, we have a 39.8% increase active listing as compared to in 2022. We have a 13,529. Now we have a 18,912 active listing on Toronto Regional Real Estate Board MLS system. This does not or may not include the information available on ITSO, which has 19 boards and their listing. It could be some of them could be here because they are member of Mississauga board or ITSO board, as well as Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. So there's a possibility, but there will be still at least 5 to 10% missing from there. And those reports are available from ITSO directly or from your local board. Now, average price, this is very important for you to understand. Average price in September last year, we have a 1,086,538. And this in September 23 is 1,119,428. So there is a 3% increase from last September to this September. 3% increase in average price. Now, average price includes everything, whether it's a detached home, townhome, a condo unit, because this is based on total transaction. And we're going to talk about the average price of the unit properties in September in 905 and 416 area. But this is very, very important for you to remember that these are average prices. You have to consult with your local real estate professional that you are working with, or give me a call on 416-451-3489. I will tag you estimated value of your property. Now, average list day on the market, it used to be 23 days, now it's 20 days minus 13%. And property day on the market, it used to be 35 days, now is moving 30 days, which is minus 14.3%. So before I give you the average price for the unit about the houses, detached homes or semi-detached or condos and price range and everything, I want to point out to you something So in January this year, our price of 23 was 1,038,668. Okay, and our price in September is 1,119,428. So there is a difference of about 82,396 from January of 23 to September 23, because last year an average price was 1,189,736 based on 75,090 transactions for 12 months. So far, we have now 53,766 transactions, and our average price, as I mentioned to you, is now 100. Let me tell you what was the average price in September. Is overall based on total transaction is 1,133,276 based on 53,766. So we are still apart about 70,308 for the average price based on 75,049 transaction in 2022 as compared to 53,766 and 1,133,276 intersection. We still have 3 more months, October, November, December, and this is where we're going to figure it out what will be the prices or what we can predict. Sale trend is showing a tremendous going down as compared to what we have, and we are in a positive territory in terms of price when we started in January. And January, our transaction was very considerably way below, minus 44.6% when we started in January, and now we are minus 7.1, and average price was minus 16.4 in January as compared to January last year. Now in September, we are compared to September, 3% increase. That's the average increase price September last year to September this year. So this is why it's very, very important now. Remember that these are average prices based on total transaction, all type of house in the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board MLS system. So this is very important that you have to understand. So let's talk about this pricing for the house. Detached home. There was 2,149 transaction in 416 and 901 area. In 416, an average home was 1,724,007 in September 23. And 905 was 1,343,606. And in combination of the both, average is 1,440,786. So this does not talk about a specific property, a specific location. It talks about all detached home transaction. They are under the control of Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, or they are populated through the TREP MLS system. So that is the average price of a detached home in September. Now let's talk about semi-detached. We have only 402 transactions in Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. And out of that, 416 average price was 1,281,956. That's the average price in 416. And 905, which includes Mississauga, which includes Brampton, Milton, Oakville, and other areas, it gave you 969,855, an average price of a semi-detached. It doesn't talk about single garage, double garage. Similarly, on the detached home, it doesn't talk about single bath, the single garage or double garage or triple garage. You have to ask your real estate professional to give you pricing and determine estimated value of your property in your area, your own street, in your own community. All our real estate is governed by all the communities within a city. Mississauga has a lot of cities. Similarly, Brampton has a lot of cities. Toronto has a lot of different community. So they are grouped together, and you are able to find the property on the street when you're comparing a property, or you have to look at the community update so you can create an average. Because some communities are high value based on location. Some community may not be high value based on its demographic. Therefore, it's very important to ask your realtor to get you a report about demographic, the education, the family single or married or live in common or bachelor or divorced. You can get those data. How educated are university graduate or a college, university, technical, professional, sales or versus employed. Lots of data is available through our board that provide our services. So it's very, very important for you to get that information from your real estate professional. If you have any question, call me directly on my phone 416-451-3489 or my office 905-785-9923. Let's talk about townhome. There are townhome as a freehold, the townhome with a parcel of title land because the road is not covered is common, and then you have a condo townhome. So this does not talk about any of them separately, they just talk about townhomes. So there were 741 transactions in both areas, 416 and 905 area. The average price in 416 for average for a condo, a townhouse, was 992,319, and in 905 was 925,925. This is 905 area. So they're catching up to Mississauga, for example, as compared to Toronto. So there is a difference of about $65,000. So average with both combined, a townhome average price is $941,695 for September. Similarly, semi-detached was $1,094,074. So let's say 1.1 million for a semi average in 905 area. Then we talk about the condo. Condo, there were 1,307 sold in 905 and 416 area. A condo unit, it doesn't talk about 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or whether it has a low maintenance or it's higher maintenance or it's a new construction, or as you know, the newer construction has a lower maintenance fee. Now the newer condos has lots of now facilities. The package are provided by the builders. Therefore, you have to think about what is the right type of property you have that you want to get a real estimate value of your property. So therefore, you have to consult with the real estate professional. But if you have an older condo, it will be higher maintenance. And some older condos have a bigger size. So it can run a very significant amount for those. So average price in 416 is $732,106. It doesn't talk about 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 3 bedroom. And 905 area, $660,491. I recently bought a client a single town 500 plus few square feet. It is over 500,000. So you can imagine in one. So this is cost of is $500,000. That means over $1,000 based on the price. It's almost $1,000 per square foot. So the average between 905 and 416 is 707,065. So that is the condo pricing. So if you are a first-time home buyer, if you have a job that you can do work remotely, especially IT consultant, they can work remotely. I suggest to you, go out of the town. If you make one trip or two trips to Toronto and you have a car, you drive in and go out, or once a week. The best thing is if you have a family, you want to have some garden space, backyard for your kids to play, the best option will be to look for the properties out of the big city. You will get a good deal. And I have a client recently gave me a beautiful testimonial that I shared on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. And they said they loved it because they sold their property in Mississauga and they got very good price. And half the price they bought brand new house. It has a 10-year warranty and fully updated. I was shocked to see even they have a plastic fencing in the backyard, patio with a screen, amazing. And they're so happy this half the price what they sold the house here. And they gave me amazing testimony. If you are my follower on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, on Facebook or LinkedIn, go look for my page. Look for Tahir Qureshi. You will find that. And this is why it's very, very important when you are working with a client, consumers particularly, you need to get. And surprising was that in the endorsement letter that they sent me, he said, we checked 4 people before they hired me, that I was well prepared. Because, of course, I'm a fellow Real Estate of Canada, a wealth of knowledge and experience. I'm a certified real estate specialist. I'm a CIPS. And I have an engineering background. I understand construction. I'm a licensed part of the licensed building. So I have a technical background. And this is very important for you, even you are looking for to hire someone, to make sure that you get someone you hire who is technical, who understand that, the process of building a home. And we're going to talk about next couple of episodes about renovation business and how renovation works in Ontario, and also we talk about contract homes. If you own a land and you want to build a home, I'm going to do an episode next week, building your dream home using your own land. Either you own a land or you want me to help you buy a land and we build your dream home. We're going to educate you so you know what to look for these things. It's very, very important. Now, this is important for you to know. Let's talk about year-over-year change. So, detached home sales decline minus 7%. Okay, year-over-year. Semi-detached declined 19.4% in September year-over-year. Townhome declined minus 10.2%. And condo apartment declined minus 0.2% in market watch from Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. Now we're going to talk about the price, average price. So if you look at the detached home, 416, there is a 8.5% increase, positive percent increase. And 905, it was 2.5% increase for detached home, and average between the two, 5.2% increase. Semi-detached, we have 5.9% increase in semi-detached in 416, and 2.2% average price increase in 905, and average between the two, 4.9%. Remember, this average report year over year is not specific to any type of semi. There are several types of semis that are available, or detached home, or townhouses or condo apartment. Condo apartment is apartment, but the townhome, there are three type of them. So you have to ask your real estate professional to verify and check the information for you if you are buying or selling a townhome. Semi-detached, similarly, is there a parcel of tile land? Luxury home have a private road. That road is maintained by 10, 15, 20 owners. And even though there are multi-million-dollar property, the road is private, so they have a condominium. Owners of the building, of the homes, become director of that condominium. They control the cost, snow removal, grass cutting, lighting, etc. in that private land, because people will prefer to have a gated community or private land. Also, the road are always called parcel or tile land because houses are independent, freehold, but the land, the driveway, the road, it is part of condominium because it's a gated community. So now condo, it's showing minus 3.3% decrease. So this is the first time average price has decreased for condominium in September year over year. So this is very, very important for you to understand why. So based on, we are right now 53,766 transaction so far with an average price of 1,133,276 in September. So our average price based on 75,049 was 1,189,736. So we are short of $70,308 from the last average price based on 12 months to what we have today. We're short of $70,308. Are we able to catch up? Now, this is very important. Now, in August, we have a 1,082,496, which was showing 0.3. But in September, we have an average price of 1,119,428. So basically, you can say, I'm going to round up. So you have a 18 plus 19, $37,000 jump from August to September. It's very possible that our average price will increase or match what we have average price on annualized based on 12 months. We may be able to catch up with that. But transaction will be lower because right now your transaction was 4,642. So we are declining in terms of sales. It's gone up. So we had highest was sale was May, was the highest transaction we have in May was 8,967, and average price was 1,195 and 006. Sorry, 1,195,492. That was the highest price in May. After that is declining. It came June, it came down to 1,181,000, $3. And then is July, it went to 1,117,000, and August it went to 1,082,000. And this is the first time in September it has jumped back 37,000 from August to September. So it shows an improvement. Now it's very difficult to predict. Now we're going to talk about prediction. If you look at the trend here, we are in a positive territory. Now when we are comparing month to month, that's a different approach. We are comparing last year month So will be October, November, December. Then we also looking at the average score based on 12 months. And this is where I'm trying to compare each one of you. As we started the year, our sales were minus 44.6%, and our average price was minus 16.4%. Then in February, we were minus 47% transaction minus, and we were minus 17.9% in average price as compared to February to this year. But then it started improving. It went to 36.5 in March. It went to minus 5.2 in transactions in April. Then 24.7%, tremendous jump in May. May was the best month for 2023. And our average price came down as compared to May last year to minus 1.2%. So we were there. So now we are improving. So my prediction is now in this quarter that we will expect that we may not be able to achieve similar price what we have average price for last year. Average price, because average price of 1,089,736, unless the Bank of Canada decide to lower the interest rate. That is possible that we have a more transactions, but it appears to me either we break even to that amount or maybe minus 0.5 to maybe minus 1% prediction for the third quarter of 2023 based on 3 more months of transaction average price. So obviously we're not going out, we're not getting the best value at this moment, but even if you break even and you don't gain anything, you have not lost anything, and you are same price what you have last year average price as compared to what we have now. But not gaining it means you are losing it because you don't have equity built up in your system. For example, if you have been on a variable mortgage, last year our interest rate was I remember 1.45. It jumped now 7.2. And it keep going up, now 7.2. So if your payment was, depending on the mortgage, was 300, let's say you have $300,000 mortgage, you were paying about $400. Now you are paying almost $1,900 to $2,000 a month. So you have jumped 4 or 5 times. Depending on circumstances. So this is very important. So my prediction is either you break even or you be minus 0.5 average price based on 12-month projections. But if the interest rate goes down, for some reason, Bank of Canada decided to eliminate, reduce the price, stress test is eliminated, and then people start buying, there's job growth, there's opportunities, lots of immigrants are coming. So we hope that we maintain the value of the property that you have and go through this process. As long as you are making the payments, you are going through the process and make sure you don't lose equity and hang in there for a short period of time. After that, it will be okay to deal with it in the future. Take care. Thank you for watching. If you have any question regarding any of the episode, please call me. My direct number is 416-451-3489. You can go to my YouTube channel, Tahir Qureshi, or realtycoffeetalk.com. Subscribe to YouTube, learn, because Realty Coffee Talk is about consumer awareness, increasing their awareness and building confidence in real estate, and also promoting good ethics and professional practices. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Awaz Entertainment in Canada, around the world. Bye for now.
मशरकी तहजीब की खूबसूरत दास्तान, बरसों से चली आ रही रिवायतों का पासबान, खुशबू और जायके का वही कदरदान, करते हैं हर खाने में अपने लज्जत का एहतमाम। हर पकवान है बेमिसाल, हर खुशबू है लाजवाब। कढ़ाई पॉइंट, जायका ऐसा कि दिल जीत ले। आज ही हमारे कढ़ाई पॉइंट तशरीफ लाएं और अपनी खुशियों को हमारे संग मनाएं। कढ़ाई पॉइंट, मेड विद क्वालिटी and flavored with passion.
Popeyes has opened a brand new location in downtown Vancouver. Satisfy your craving for Cajun at this new location off West Georgia and Hamilton Street, where you'll find all your favorite Louisiana-inspired menu items. We sampled the unrivaled trio of sandwiches, the classic, the deluxe, and the blackened deluxe chicken sandwich, and all were delicious. All of the signature fried chicken is marinated for 12 hours, then hand-battered and breaded, served with Cajun fries and mac and cheese on the side. Plus, for a limited time, you can try Popeye's Crispy Chicken Wrap, available now until September 3rd. Check out the new Popeye's location at 700 Hamilton Street today. Who are you bringing with you? Tag them in the comments.
This is the latest opening in BC for Popeyes, with more openings coming soon in both Alberta and BC by PLK Group.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
आदाब, नमस्ते और सत श्री अकाल। जब भी बात होती है कार एक्सीडेंट की तो हम तलाश करते हैं एक लॉयर को, और हमारे पास मौजूद हैं चैंपियन। जी हाँ, डेविड हेमोफार।
Yes, thank you. I'm David Himmelfarb. I have over 30 years experience in personal injury matters. We have a downtown Toronto location with over 22 lawyers to service you. And we speak your language, Urdu, Punjabi and Hindi. We have a great community liaison, Anjum Qureshi.
आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं 4165700157।
HK Movers, home, offices, apartments and delivery, big or small, we move it all.
HK Movers.
Local and long distance, we also ship cars, Keller transport and moving services.
For service with a smile, give us a call.
Call Mr. Harminder 416-524-6704.
416-524-6704 पे.
Visit 140 Advance Boulevard, Unit number 10, Brampton.
Long distance moving specialist.
HK Movers.
HK Movers.
मैं नासिर शाह, आपका मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर। अगर आपको मॉर्गेज चाहिए, किसी तरह की, होटल लेना है, मोटल लेना है, गैस स्टेशन लेना है, या किसी प्लाजे में कोई यूनिट बाई करना है, तो उसके लिए आप हमें कॉल करें। हम दो चीजों की गारंटी करते हैं, आपको बेस्ट टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन और बेस्ट रेट दिलाएंगे। आप कॉल करें 647-741-9000, 647-741-9000।
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस पिछले 16 सालों से खरीदारों की खिदमत कर रहे हैं। हम लगातार 4 सालों से खरीदारों की पहली पसंद बने रहने का अवार्ड हासिल कर चुके हैं। हम किचनर्स, बॉश, वर्लपूल, LG, सैमसंग और जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ लें। हम आप सभी को टीवी सबसे ज्यादा रियायती दामों पर देने की गारंटी देते हैं। www.dixieelectronics.ca हमारी वेबसाइट पर जाएं या अभी कॉल करें 905-625-5900। सभी बहुत ही मुनासिब कीमत पर दस्तयाब हैं, जो आप बाआसानी से ले सकते हैं। At Dixie, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
मशरकी तहजीब की खूबसूरत दास्तान, बरसों से चली आ रही रिवायतों का पासबान, खुशबू और जायके का वही कदरदान, करते हैं हर खाने में अपने लज्जत का एहतमाम। हर पकवान है बेमिसाल, हर खुशबू है लाजवाब। कढ़ाई पॉइंट, जायका ऐसा कि दिल जीत ले। आज ही हमारे कढ़ाई पॉइंट तशरीफ लाएं और अपनी खुशियों को हमारे संग मनाएं। कढ़ाई पॉइंट, मेड विद क्वालिटी and flavored with passion.